Welcome to the Think Forward podcast, where we speak with futurists, innovators, and big thinkers. Come along with your host, Steve Fisher, and explore the future together.
Welcome back to Foundations in Foresight, a Think Forward series. I'm Steve Fisher, and today we're exploring one of the most groundbreaking supershifts, BioNexus, the convergence of biology and technology that's transforming everything from medicine to agriculture to human enhancement. For centuries, biology was something we studied, something we worked within. We mapped DNA, we developed medicines, we learned how the human body functioned. But now, we're not just studying biology, we're engineering it. With synthetic biology, we can design new life forms. With CRISPR and genetic engineering, we can edit DNA with precision, potentially curing diseases before they even start. With bioinformatics and AI, we're decoding the deep logic of life itself, unlocking possibilities we've never had before. This shift isn't just about healthcare. It's about redefining what it means to be human, how we interact with nature, and what the future of life on Earth will look like. It's opening up possibilities for radical health advancements, longevity, and even the creation of entirely new biological systems. But like any great technological leap, this comes with huge ethical and societal questions. Who gets access to these advancements? How do we prevent misuse? And what happens when we start designing life itself, not just curing diseases, but enhancing human capabilities, creating synthetic organisms, and reshaping ecosystems? That's what we're unpacking today. We're going to explore how biology and technology are converging to create entirely new fields of innovation, what synthetic biology, genetic engineering, and AI-driven bioinformatics mean for healthcare, agriculture, and beyond, the ethical dilemmas and societal questions that come with designing life itself. By the end of this episode, you'll have a deeper understanding of why BioNexus is one of the most important transformations of our time, and what it means for the future of humanity. Let's dive in. Part 1. The convergence of biology and technology. For most of history, medicine and biology were reactive. You got sick, doctors treated you, you grew food, you harvested it. You studied DNA, but you couldn't really change it. Now, we're shifting from reactive to proactive, from observation to creation. We're no longer just learning how life works. We're engineering it at a fundamental level. Synthetic biology is giving us the ability to design new biological systems from scratch, creating bacteria that can produce medicines, plants that glow in the dark, and even self-healing materials grown from living cells. Genetic engineering, through tools like CRISPR, is allowing us to edit DNA with surgical precision. Scientists are already reversing genetic diseases in lab settings, developing crops that can survive extreme climates, and even exploring ways to slow down aging at a cellular level. And then there's bioinformatics, where AI and machine learning are being used to decode massive amounts of biological data, accelerating drug discovery, mapping entire ecosystems, and even predicting how diseases will evolve before they happen. This is more than just incremental progress. It's a fundamental shift in how we interact with biology. Instead of being limited by the natural world, we're now co-designing it. Part 2. The industry is being transformed by BioNexus. The biggest and most obvious impact of BioNexus is in healthcare. We're moving toward personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored to your exact genetic profile. Instead of trial and error prescribing, doctors will be able to design precise therapies based on your DNA, reducing side effects and improving effectiveness. Cancer treatment is already being revolutionized by gene editing technologies that can target and destroy tumors at the molecular level. Instead of chemotherapy attacking your whole body, future treatments will go straight to the cancer cells, leaving the rest of you untouched. And then there's longevity science. Researchers are figuring out how to reverse the effects of aging by repairing damaged cells, reprogramming DNA, and even eliminating senescent cells, the ones that stop functioning properly as we get older. The idea that aging itself could be treated like a disease is no longer science fiction. But BioNexus isn't just about medicine. It's also revolutionizing agriculture and food production. We're developing lab-grown meat that requires no factory farming, drastically reducing environmental impact. Crops are being genetically designed to resist pests without pesticides, survive in drought conditions, and even capture more carbon from the atmosphere. And then there's biomanufacturing. The idea that instead of factories producing everything, we could grow materials at a cellular level. Imagine clothes made from lab-grown spider silk, biodegradable plastics created by engineered bacteria, or buildings constructed from self-healing biomaterials. The entire way we produce and consume things is on the verge of a biological revolution. Part 3. The ethical and societal challenges of BioNexus. Like any powerful technology, BioNexus comes with massive ethical dilemmas. Gene editing has the potential to eliminate genetic diseases, but where do we draw the line between curing illness and enhancing human traits? If we can edit DNA to prevent disease, can we also edit it to boost intelligence, enhance strength, or extend lifespan? And if so, who gets access to these enhancements? Then there's biosecurity. As we gain the ability to modify organisms at a genetic level, we have to consider the risks of unintended consequences. A gene-edited crop that's resistant to pests might accidentally disrupt an entire ecosystem. A synthetic virus designed for research could be weaponized if it falls into the wrong hands. And let's not forget who controls this technology. If biotech becomes dominated by a few major corporations, will life itself be patented and controlled by private entities? If AI-driven drug discovery is owned by a handful of companies, who decides which diseases get cured first? The power to rewrite biology is the power to reshape the future of life on Earth. And that means we need to have serious conversations now about how to ensure this technology is used for the benefit of everyone, not just a privileged few. Final thoughts and challenge for listeners. BioNexus is happening right now. We're entering an era where medicine isn't just about treatment, it's about prevention. Where food production isn't just about farming, it's about cellular engineering. Where aging isn't just something we accept, it's something we may eventually control. The businesses, scientists, and policymakers who understand this shift will be shaping the future of health, food, and life itself. The ones who ignore it, they'll be scrambling to catch up. So here's your challenge. Take a look at the industries you work in, invest in, or rely on. How is BioNexus already affecting them? What breakthroughs are happening right now that could change your business, your health, or even your day-to-day life in the next decade? In our next episode, we'll explore how to prepare for the world BioNexus is creating, how businesses, investors, and individuals can adapt, take advantage of new opportunities, and navigate the ethical dilemmas that come with designing life itself. Until then, keep exploring, questioning, and as always, think forward.
Thanks for listening to the Think Forward podcast. You can find us on all the major podcast platforms and at www.thinkforwardshow.com, as well as on YouTube under Think Forward Show. See you next time.